Hi guys, back with another video. So pretty crazy 24 hours. So about 24 hours ago I had about 13 subscribers. Took me about a week to build up. Julian Ryder saw my thank you video, uploaded it to his YouTube channel, shared it, and now I've got about 290 subscribers. So geez, Julian Ryder, I actually had no idea he was going to do that. I just wanted him to see it. I never thought he'd upload it and share it to people. So pretty thankful for that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So all the new people who have joined recently and you're watching this, cheers for subscribing. I know it seems like kind of a small thing, but when you actually have a channel and you're trying to put content out there for people, and people liking your comments, responding, and let me know how much they enjoyed it, they subscribe. It's kind of quite motivational. It's good to see sort of the support, and it's definitely a motivator for me to consistently bang out at least one video a day. Try and work my video techniques, learn how to splice other footage into different videos and what have you. So hopefully this is sort of the beginning of what will hopefully be a really good channel for people. So even though it's high carb diabetic, main goal, help type 1, type 2 diabetics, but I also want to help anyone out there who isn't diabetic, just a normal person, whoever you are. If you want to go vegan, I want to help you go vegan. So whether it's me sharing my story with you, giving you ideas, talking you through scientific literature I read, whatever, I'll do that. So main thing I'd say, guys, always let me know what you want, let me know what you think. Always give me feedback, comments, criticisms for me to go away and work on. So let's get into this video then, guys. And so today I want to talk about Christmas. So we've got Christmas coming up, and there's a lot of expectation with Christmas. When it comes to Christmas, everyone goes to see their relatives usually, or they're already at their relatives living with their parents, and everyone sits down to eat a turkey. To eat sausages and meat, and if you're wanting to go healthy, it's not really the best time. So today I just want to talk about some ideas and different thoughts I had for people on this channel who are watching. So if you're someone who's currently in the process of going vegan or recently turned vegan, you're probably going to struggle this Christmas, let's be honest. You're going to have your family, your friends, etc. putting all of this bad food in front of you, and all you want to do is eat healthy so you don't get heart disease or God knows what in years to come. You just want to be a healthy, happy person. You want to be a healthy, happy vegan. It's a bit of a bad pun there. Anyway, so how do you do this? So you have this desire, you realise that animal products long term are going to kill you. They're going to give you, most likely going to give you a heart disease or cancer. They're going to give you something. On average, the average person who eats animal products will suffer from it long term in some way, shape or form. And you realise that you don't want that to happen to you, and if you realise that if you do eat the animal products, that is going to happen to you. So what can you do at Christmas time? So luckily for me, I went vegan about a month before Christmas came, last year that is. So I went vegan 9th of November after watching Julian Ryder, and then I had my first Christmas as a vegan. So I didn't eat any turkey, and I basically just said to my mum, listen, I don't want any turkey this year. I care more about my health, and she didn't understand it. And you have to be patient with your family and your friends. I mean, let's be honest, most of you watching this who are in the process of going vegan or have gone recently vegan, you be honest, look at your family and your friends, and well, look at yourself, sorry. You didn't take to go like that. It can be, for many of you, it can be a process, and the same as it can be a process for you, it can also be a process for other people. It can be really hard for them to understand, because of the society we live in is conducive to the consumption of animal products. It's not conducive to the consumption of fresh fruit, vegetables, grains, legumes. So I'd say the first thing, and this isn't going to be a definitive you know, absolute suggestion that will, you know, work for every single one of you watching this, because you all have different circumstances. The important thing is to try and take away from it what you can, and then perhaps change it and apply it so it fits your situation. So the first thing I would say is, let's say if you're having, you know, Christmas dinner at your family's house, let them know ahead of time. Just say, listen, this year I'll come around, but is it okay? Just say, I can't, you know, eat turkey anymore. I don't want to eat any of the animal products. I'm just really concerned about my health. You know, just say you can't eat. Just be honest. Just tell them how it is. Now then, be prepared for how they'll react. Many of them will say, oh, what you on about? Turkey's healthy, sausage is healthy, meat is healthy. And don't get angry with them. Don't get angry with them, because, you know, it's not kind of their fault they're in the situation they are now. When you've been brainwashed for years to do something, it's going to take you a long time to get out of it. But the point is, I would say, you know, if you can kind of put your, you know, politely, respectfully, just say, sorry, I'm not going to have anything. Just say instead, or ask instead, just say, is it alright if I just have the, you know, some vegetables, some you know, mashed potato with no butter and milk in, loads of vegetables, something like that. So that's what I did last year. So last year I didn't partake of any of the turkey, and I just had loads of vegetables. I did make the mistake though of having non-vegan gravy. So at the time I didn't really realise that gravy can have certain animal products in. It's one of those things, when you're going vegan you're going to make mistakes, and that was one of the mistakes I made in Christmas time. So I think I had some non-vegan gravy. So what you could do is, and this is what I'm doing this year, I've actually bought vegan gravy ahead of time, so that when you know, my mum or whoever's making the, you know, the Christmas dinner, the Christmas meal, I can go and make my own vegan separately, or instead everyone can use the vegan gravy that I bought and use that instead of the normal one. So that's, you know, one suggestion there, guys, is that you can still partake of the Christmas meal, just don't eat the meats. You know, just let your parents know, your family know, whoever's preparing the meal. Could be you have a medical condition like me. Could be you've got type 1 diabetes, type 2, you could have heart disease, you could have cancer, you could have some medical condition. Just be honest with them. Just say, listen, I've got this medical condition, and I just want to do everything I can to improve my health. Be honest. And at the end of the day, if they're your family and they love you and they care about you, you know, they should ultimately understand, and they shouldn't, you know, be funny with you about it. So some other ideas, guys, is so we just sort of went over there about, say, if you're going around your families, basically do the same for your friends or whatever. Just say, I know you're making Christmas meal, just let you know I'm not going to eat any of the turkey, if that's okay. Not to offend you, but I'm just really want to, you know, focus on my health. So the next one is, well, what if you're going out this Friday for Christmas dinner? What can you do then? Well, what you can do, you know, you can ring the restaurant ahead of the time. So let's say if you've got a table booked in for Christmas Day, whoever's booked the meal, ask them what name they've booked under, and perhaps just ring the restaurant up and just say, hello, we're coming on Christmas Day. I'm just wondering if it would be possible on the day or ahead of time to put a special order in, and then just say, I eat a plant-based diet, so for medical reasons I don't eat any meat, fish, chicken, eggs, milk or dairy. I can't have any of that for health reasons. And straight away, if you say that and explain it to them in those terms, you know, restaurants are going to be pretty understanding, and they're going to kind of comply to your request. They aren't just going to, you know, brush you aside, you know, as if you're a fool or something. Because at the end of the day, if you say you've got a medical condition, you know, they might not know what it is. It'd be quite presumptuous of them to just go and, you know, include some kind of animal products in your meal, because, you know, you could have an adverse reaction. So I've personally find that restaurants, you know, ask them, you know, they've heard it all before, let's be honest. It may not necessarily be vegan, but it'll be gluten or, you know, something. And, you know, they're there to serve you, you aren't there to serve them, and you're going there, you're taking your money there, so that it's their, you know, business establishment. So they should be, and the majority of the time they will be, quite understanding. Another situation, guys, is, or another possible thing you can do is instead take your own food. So it could be, I don't know, they're cooking all the vegetables on a baking tray, and they're going to put bacon over them, and you know all the vegetables are going to be covered in bacon fat and bacon juice, and you don't want any of that. The mashed potatoes, they insist they're gonna pour milk and butter in there. And so straight away, all those fresh vegetables which you could eat, or those cooked vegetables you could eat as part of a normal Christmas meal, they're excluded because they've gone and put all the animal products in and mixed in. So what can you do in that situation? Well, you could just go buy your own food and bring it along. So, I mean, I haven't had to do this, but this is just a suggestion. You could just take your own food. So, let's say if you love fruit, buy loads of bananas, kiwis, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, you name it, whatever fruit you like, whatever fruit you enjoy, buy loads of it and take it with you, and just say to them, you know, ahead of the time, just let you know, I'm bringing my own food with me to eat, if that's okay. I'm just going to bring some fruit and then I'll just put it on a plate and eat that. And if they ask why, just tell them, just tell them honestly. Hopefully, again, if they're your friends, you're going to visit, they'll understand. What else? Yeah, so another thing you could do is take some food along for the people you're going to. So rather than it being a case of you're over here all awkward and you're just eating your own food, take that for you, bring that for you to eat, but also take some for them to eat. So it could be that you say, oh guys, I brought my own food, but I also brought some for you. You can have some, bring some strawberries or some dates, or say to them, oh, I brought this for you guys as well, so you can share with what I'm eating if you want, or you can put it in with mix it in with the dessert, or you can have it for dessert. So they feel, so it's just not like you, Billy no mates over here on your own, just eating fruit while everyone's eating this. It's kind of, just being sort of friendly, isn't it? Hope that makes sense. So I think hopefully that's been useful to you guys. I'm just conscious I might start rambling on soon. Remember, don't be hard on yourself if you're going vegan. If you're in the process of going vegan, you're always going to make mistakes. Many people do. Like I said, I made a mistake last Christmas in having non-vegan gravy, but at the end of the day I didn't eat any of the meat. Take it in steps. It took me 1 year to go vegan. It can be really hard for people to go vegan overnight. The main thing is always keep on moving forward. Ask yourself, how can I get more fresh fruits and vegetables in there? And I hope that was useful, guys. So for those of you watching, what do you do at Christmas? If you're a vegan, do you just go and not partake of the meat and just eat the vegetables? Do you take your own fruit? Do you make your own meals that you've made? What do you do? What are your plans for this Christmas? Have you got any special plans with your relatives? If you got a situation where all your family are vegan, so you're all on the same page. I hope that was useful. If you've got any comments or questions, please put them below. I'll endeavour to reply to all of them. It might be a bit more difficult now with 230 comments, but subscribers, sorry. But I'm glad to try and answer any questions. I don't have all the answers. What's the African proverb say? Only a fool knows everything. So yeah, I don't know everything, but I'll try and help you however I can, whether it's be sharing my experience, giving some advice based on experiences I've had, sharing different articles or science links, whatever it has to be. And basically, I hope that was useful, guys. I hope every single one of you have a great Christmas. I will make another video between now and then what I'll do is on Christmas Day I'll make a video. So I'll make a video about what I'm going to eat. I'll do a video on my vegan gravy. I'll include that, what it's made out of, what does it taste like compared to normal gravy. What would you all like to see from me as well? So a lot of you are new here. Again, in the channel, high carb diabetic for type 1, type 2s to get them vegan, get them off the animal products, but it's also for anyone out there who wants to go vegan long term. It doesn't matter who you are. If you want to go vegan, if you want to go plant-based, this channel is for you, because I want to help people do that. So put your comments, questions, criticisms below. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a like so I know that you enjoy it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. All I ask is you put in the comments why. Give me that feedback so I know what to do for next time. So until next time, guys, God bless. Hope every single one of you have a great Christmas with your family, your friends, your loved ones. We'll be back soon. All the best, guys. Bye bye now. of what will hopefully be a really good channel for people. So even though it's high carb diabetic, main goal help type 1, type 2 diabetics, but I also want to help anyone out there who isn't diabetic, just a normal person, whoever you are. If you want to go vegan, I want to help you go vegan. So whether it's me sharing my story with you, giving you ideas, talking you through, scientific literature I read, why I'm going to do that. I just wanted him to see it. I never thought he'd upload it and share it to people, so pretty thankful for that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So all the new people who have joined recently and you're watching this, cheers for subscribing. I know it seems like kind of a small thing, but when you actually have a channel and you're trying to put content out there for people, and people liking your comments, responding, and let you know how much. Hi guys, back with another video. So pretty crazy 24 hours. So about 24 hours ago I had about 13 subscribers. It took me about a week to build up. Julian Ryder saw my thank you video, uploaded it to his YouTube channel, shared it, and now I've got about 290 subscribers. So cheers Julian Ryder. I actually had no idea he was whatever. I'll do that. So main thing I'd say, guys, always let me know what you want, let me know what you think. Always give me feedback, comments, criticisms, for me to go away and work on. So let's get into this video then, guys. And so today I want to talk about Christmas. So we've got Christmas coming up, and there's a lot of expectation with Christmas. Let me know how much they enjoyed it, they subscribe. It's kind of quite motivational. It's good to see sort of the support, and it's definitely a motivator for me to consistently bang out at least one video a day. Try and work my video techniques, learn how to splice other footage into different videos and what have you. So hopefully this is sort of the beginning